what's probably the biggest thing keeping somebody from being successful in any coaching program?
From being successful in any coaching program, probably just not doing the things that they're told to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, unfortunately, you see it all the time. People
Mm.
will come into a coaching program and the coach is where you want to be,
Right.
and he knows
Mm-hmm.
likely how to get there
Mm-hmm.
and the steps that he took, and he's likely coached other people, and he's
Mm-hmm.
has seen them take steps, and so he has this pretty good plan put together of how you can get there. And then for you to go in there and be like, I don't think that's right, I'm going to do it this other way.
Yeah.
It's like stupid to me, right? And I don't know that people do it intentionally. I think
Sure. Yeah.
maybe they try what the coach said, but they missed a step or they
Right.
missed something in it. So it doesn't quite work as well. And then they just abandon the whole idea rather than going back and saying, okay, what did I miss in this? Like,
Mm-hmm.
or, every market is slightly different. Every business is slightly different. So you do kind of have to adapt
Right.
things to where
Right.
you're at and what you're doing. Right.
Right.
So it's just a matter of being smart about it.
Yeah.
But
And then,
I would say the biggest thing that holds people back is just not doing what
yeah.
they're told to
Mm-hmm.
do, right?
Mm-hmm. It's amazing how hard that step is with so many things, is just doing the thing.
Mhm.
Like, I think all of us, like, I know I can identify with this, and I'm sure everybody listening to this podcast can identify with that, where there's things that we know we should do, and we
Yeah.
just don't do them. And
Yeah.
like, we know, like, procrastination for me, like, I have a procrastination story. This one is, everyone's going to be like, this is the stupidest, this guy's an idiot, because it's very idiotic. So we get our milk from a person who, brings it into town straight from the cow.
Uh-huh.
Comes in these half-gallon glass jars. And
Yep.
so me, I put them in the bag in the back of the truck. I'm rolling around. I hear a suspicious noise. Lo and behold, I've broken one of the jars. There's a half-gallon of milk cascading through my truck, up to the
Uh-huh.
front, down to the back, under the floor mats. And I go, oh my gosh, this sucks. It's still wintertime, right? Still cold. I drive home. I tell my wife, and she's like, don't worry about it. I'll clean it up. I can clean these things up really well because she's really good at stuff. And I say, you know what? This is my fault. I'm going to take responsibility. I'm going to clean this up. And what I did is I took a vacuum, Jared, and I vacuumed it up. And I said, that's good enough. And I put everything back and we go on with our lives. 2 weeks later, there seems to be a suspicious odor in my vehicle, as if somebody may have just spilt milk and not cleaned it up properly. and we blamed our daughter for leaving a cup in there, all this kind of stuff. But in reality, it was just me not doing the proper thing and letting my wife clean it. And it's like less of a story of procrastination, but just more of like, I just didn't take advice. Like, I didn't understand that, like, the right way to go in this is to just have somebody do it properly.
Yeah.
Where my wife, she would have been like, oh yeah, I'll clean it up how it should be done. No problem.
Yep.
But I just said, no, I got this. I can do this better.
Yep.
I can figure this out.
Yep.
And it didn't work out. My truck still stinks.
Yeah.